I can't see Dick anywhere. That's an unfortunate sentence. Do you think he had to cancel? That's just an unfortunate sentence. I can't see Dick anywhere. Oh, that's just an unfortunate wording. Hey guys, Zack here, and welcome back to Murder by Numbers. So in the last episode, we completed Scout's memories and found out that Scout was actually built with the purpose of being able to analyze life or death scenarios and being able to reconstruct them in his head so that he could help save lives. And it's unknown if he still remembers that purpose because it's been established at this point that he's having memory problems. So whether or not he's able to still do that is up in the air. But in any case, we're going to be moving on to Case 2, Fallen Star, which is our second chapter of the bunch. And if you missed the last episode, if you missed the last chapter that we did I did 3 episodes on it, but if you missed the last chapter that we did, we found out that our former boss was murdered. All the clues pointed to it being one guy, but then it turned out it was another completely different guy who had a previous arrest record, but then it turns out he didn't mean to kill our boss, and then he killed himself. So, yeah, and that's where the story's going from here. So, in any case, we're going to be tackling Case 2, Fallen Star this episode, starting with the first hour and a half, I guess, until we find a decent stopping point, and then we're going to be going from there. But in any case, let's get started. It hadn't been a great start to the summer. The job I loved my whole career was gone. I was lost, and that was the least of my worries. I hadn't seen a real body since Dad's funeral, but suddenly I was haunted by death. First Blake, then the man who killed him, and somehow, in a way I couldn't begin to understand, I was at the center of it all. The only good thing to come out of it was meeting Scout, but he had problems of his own. Could we even understand what I was going through? That's a good question. Still, it was good to have someone to talk to. It was a nice feeling. Comfortable. I wondered how long it would last. Ominous. I'm assuming this is our mother. See? What did I tell you? Your friends are late. I said we should have taken a cab. You really want to miss your own award show? They'll be here, Mom. They're probably stuck in there, in traffic. Yeah, okay, so it is our mother. Makes sense. Dick Stanford is hosting this year. I bet he's not stuck in traffic. He's a professional. Yeah, even professionals get stuck in traffic. I asked Casey to drive me to the awards. I can't bail on him just because you invited yourself along at the last second. Well, it's not like we're going to bring a date, is it? Speaking of which, I saw Ryan the other day. Ryan and I are through, Mom. Divorced. It's over. With that attitude, I'm hardly surprised. But there's no substitute for a good man. I should know. Okay, this is uncomfortable. That reminds me. I found something yesterday while I was clearing out a drawer. Think of it as an early birthday gift. What is it? My birthday was 3 months ago, Mom. Me thinks somebody has a bit of a strained relationship with her mother. Just a guess. Why have you always got to make such a big deal out of everything? Just take it. Alright, what is it? Alright, well, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. It's a poozle. That much is obvious. And what is it? A locket. Okay. That's 6,000 points. Not enough to bring up my score yet. Julie, Mom, I don't... Open it up. There's a photograph inside. Alright, pushy. Oh, wow. Why is a police officer standing in front of a giant brown hat? It must be at least 25 feet in diameter. How big must a person be who wears that hat to be? I need to add this to my database. Oh, poor Scout. No, Scout, that's a Brown Derby of Wilshire. I loved that restaurant as a kid. And he isn't just any police officer. That's a photo of her father. Not that that's any of your business. Really, Honor, I don't know where you found this thing. It's not even human. Correct, I'm not human. I am Scout. You better point that camera of yours someplace else. Don't start, Mom. I'm just happy you found this photo. I don't have a lot of pictures of Dad. It's good to see him again. Thanks for this. I appreciate it. There's Casey. Suddenly Trevor goes, it's about time you showed up. I always thought you were unreliable. This takes the cake. Okay. Ms. Mizrahi, delighted to see you, as always. Oh. Methinks they have a history. Honor, you didn't tell me your mother was coming. You could have warned me. I'd have brought my wooden steak. Sorry, I didn't know until today. Trust me, she wasn't exactly my first choice for a +1 either. 1 second, I think that's my phone. Wait. Is that the theme? Is that the main theme for this game? I think it is. Yeah, it is. I think it is. Honor, you know how my ankles get if I stand for too long. Uh-huh. Okay, we'll see you there. Bye. Becky says she doesn't need a ride anymore. She'll meet us there. Well, are we going? Or are you two gonna stand out there yapping until sundown? I'm gonna go sit in the car before I catch cold. But it's the middle of June! Ah, jeez. Have you considered putting yourself up for adoption? I think it's too late for that. I guess we should get going. Right you are. Wouldn't want our heart to thaw out in that hot car, would we? Alright, Orpheus Theater. We discovered a new location. Casey, what's new with you? So ready for the Starshine Awards? I've been better. I'm still kind of processing, you know? I didn't want to bug you, but the last time you were this quiet was because of that douchebag, so I was a little worried. Well, you shouldn't. No matter how bad things get, I'm never going back there, I promise. Have you spoken to your agent about any new roles? I could always put some feelers out amongst the stylist network. But we hear everything. Truth be told, I haven't even told her. I don't want to rush into anything, and my savings will last another couple of months. I'll be fine. Of course you will. I mean, you've got me, haven't you? And I guess you got Scout now, too. Although, just to clarify, it's still crazy that you have a literal flying robot. But that's fine. I'm not jealous. Don't they think it's a bit weird that Dick Stanford is hosting the awards? A retired show host is hardly going to bring in viewers, is he? You know, Marcine, the stylist I know at the Late Show? She said it's because he runs the Starshine community. He uses his clout to demand they make him the presenter. Ah, so in other words, he just used his fame to put himself in a position that he really shouldn't be in. Sounds about right for this town. If he's been running the awards this long, he must be doing a good job, but can't say I particularly want to watch him. Me neither, but Mom won't shut up about the guy. He's the only reason she's coming. I swear, when he quit TV, she was sadder than when Grandma died. Speaking of which, I think we better go soon. If your mom stares at me from that car much longer, she'll bore a hole in my head. What about Scout? What do you think about Scout? I've been having fun. It's been fun having Scout at my place, but I'm exhausted. The little guy's been soaking up information like a sponge ever since we watched Casablanca. Ah. So that's shortly after you guys decided to watch the film together. Okay, context, they decided to watch Casablanca after the last episode's issues. So, they decided to watch it, and that's a little bit of world building. This takes place shortly after. So Scout's just been absorbing information like a hyperactive toddler and spitting it out. That makes sense, considering he's a robot and he's kind of missing most of his database, but still, that is kind of funny. We watched 26 movies over the past 9 days. I wanted to see more, but Honor has run out of tapes. I'd warn you about getting square eyes for that much TV, but... It's not just TV. He's almost read every book I own. He loved Dad's old mystery novels. If I can learn the techniques of all the great detectives, I might be able to find out where I come from. That's a good thing. That's a good idea to be thinking about. I can't believe anyone would build something as incredible as Scout and then just throw him away in a junkyard. Whoever they are, they don't deserve him anymore. Forget about them. I already did. That's the problem. Ah, poor Scout. Alright. In any case, let's move on. Oh. We don't get to come back to the studio from here. We're just Orpheus Feed, or that's our only location. Now I'm curious. Once we beat the game, is there going to be like a free roam mode or something? Or is it going to be like the final chapter where we just unlock everything and could go anywhere we want? I doubt that's a thing, but it might be a thing. Alright, but in any case, main hall. Alright. Well, I never. They actually gone all out on the decoration this year. There's the champagne waiter. Hey, hello, over here. Honor, what's up? Everyone's staring at us. At me. What do you expect? This is what you signed up for when you became an actress. I'm going to find our table. Do people know about what happened at the studio? About Blake? You know Hollywood, Honor. News travels fast. They'll get over it. What's the matter with you people? Yeah, you, over there in the cheap jacket. Maybe you should spend less time gaping at us and more time in front of a mirror. That wig isn't fooling anyone. Okay, see. Nicely done. I wish I could make that big an entrance. Ryan? Ex-husband? Ex-husband Ryan? What the hell are you doing here? Ex-husband Ryan. Okay, see. Loud and clueless as always. I'm here because I was invited. Were you? Or did Honor bring you along just out of pity? Oh, of course. I forgot they added an award for Sleaziest Ex-Husband of the Year. I'm rooting for you, Ryan. It's about time people recognize how good you were in that role. Thanks, Casey, but I can handle him. Would you go check on Mom, make sure she's okay? Fine. Even she's a step up from this bottom feeder. I heard about your showrunner. Hard to believe that kind of thing can really happen, isn't it? Now when you've seen the body firsthand. You must have been overwhelmed. Sorry I wasn't there to help. Thanks, but I don't need your help. I'm just fine on my own. Really, that's not what I heard. It's true the murderer died before the cops could get to him? Took a dive off the 10th floor? 2 dead in 1 day, and both times you were just a little too late. I've got to say, that doesn't sound just fine to me, but I guess you're still too proud to admit you need my help. I did the best I could under the circumstances. Brian seems like an ass. I'm just going to say that right outright. He definitely, we already painted a picture that he and Honor were divorced, but he just seems like an ass. He really does. I'm sure you did. Just something to think about, I guess. Anyway, I gotta go. Got some business to see to. Enjoy the ceremony. Bye. That was my ex-husband. He's an ass. Okay, so we're getting... So, yes, exactly what I just said. He is, in fact, an ass. Alright. That's not the definition I have on file for ass. What time does the award show start? I can't wait to see what it's like. Okay, so that was a bit of a homophone joke. There's various definitions of ass. Ass is the correct name for a donkey. It's also called a jackass, things like that, but those kinds of words have been adapted to fit people who aren't very nice. So, yeah, it makes sense that Scout wouldn't know what that actually means. What time does the award show start? I can't wait to see what it's like. I'm not sure. I think I've got the details here somewhere. Puzzle start! Alright. There we go! There's my poster. Or flyer. Whatever it is. Point is, I solved it. Welcome to the 21st Annual Starshine Award, hosted by Dick Stanford. I know the name. Your mother has mentioned him 43 times so far today. I wouldn't be surprised if you knew that name, Scout. Yeah, she's kind of obsessed. He used to host a late-night talk show, Back Talk. Says here he's getting a Lifetime Achievement Award to be presented by his former co-host, Kathleen Cartwright. It's about time, too. He's a legend. Mom, what are you doing here? Did you find our table? Of course I did, but I'm not about to sit there alone with Casey. I don't like the way that boy looks at me. No wonder he can't find a girlfriend. He's gay! He's not going to find a girlfriend! He likes men! I don't have time to go into that right now. Yeah! Alright, but anyway, let's sit down. I can't see Dick anywhere. That's an unfortunate sentence. Do you think he had to cancel? That's just an unfortunate sentence. I can't see Dick anywhere. Oh, that's just an unfortunate wording. Jesus, Mom. Give it a rest, will you? He's probably backstage. All these people. Why don't they just sit down so I can see? Hey, you with the serving tray. Get out of the way. There's Becky. Becky! Never thought I'd say this, but thank God you're here. Me, Mrs. Starshine Awards? Never. I just had some stuff to deal with at home. But you understand, Honor. You're always talking about how crazy your mom is. She said what? Oh, boy. Becky, this is my mom. Oh. Hi! I've heard so much about you. Becky, you're not helping. She's just kidding, Mom. Hey, I think that was him. Mr. Stanford! Dick! Dick, over here! She moves so fast for an old lady. Yeah, she kinda does. Honor, I swear to God, if your mom gets us kicked out of the Starshine Awards, she probably will. Prepare yourself for that. Prepare yourself mentally. I better go find her before she does anything crazy. I think we're already there. Backstage. Alright, well this is going to go terribly. Alright, let's see what's going on backstage. This can't possibly end well. Mom? Mom, are you back here? I can't believe I'm actually trying to find my mom. Give me a moment to scan the area. I may be able to see where she went. We're investigating! Alright, let's see. How many puzzles do we got in here? I don't think we got any puzzles in here. I don't think we got many puzzles in here. Scan! What's in here? There we go. What is it? What am I finding? A bow tie! Interesting. There's a bow tie on the floor over here. Seems to be... I hate to interrupt, but Mom wasn't wearing a bow tie. Perhaps not, but my scans indicate this was moved very recently. In fact, based on the crumpled angle of the fabric, your mother could be... Coming this way! Someone's coming this way! What? Who? Hello? Oh, good. You're here about the flowers? What flowers? What flowers? The ones in my dressing room, girl. Are you deaf? Dick, glad to have finally caught up with you. I just wanted to say what a big fan I am, and... Sorry, I don't do autographs. Now, about those flowers. I specifically asked for Alstaic lilies, but you gave me Alstomeria. An easy mistake. The Alstomeria is known as the Peruvian... Is this a new coffee machine? I'll take a triple grand non-fat latte with no foam. No, he's not a coffee machine. I'm sorry. So, what do you have to say for yourself? I'm not responsible for that. Come on, I haven't got all day. What's that you got in your hand? It's a bow tie, but... That thing again? I told you people before. Dick Stanford does not wear a clip-on. They're cheap and tacky. The damn thing don't even get tight enough. Now I'll have to go on stage in my turtleneck. I'm going to look like some kind of amateur. I don't work here. I'm just... No excuses. It was all in my contract. You'd be hearing from my lawyers about this. Well, this misunderstanding has gotten wildly out of control. Wait, Dick, I wanted to... Please don't. So that's Dick Stanford, huh? What a guy. He's obviously just stressed. What's this show supposed to be starring anyway? I came to find you because it's going to be starting soon. That's why I'm here. Why are you backstage? Mom, are you okay? What? Of course I'm okay. Why wouldn't I be? Dick was pretty rude. I know you're a big fan of Dick's, but you gotta admit, he was pretty rude. It was just stress. I'm sure he's not normally like that. He loves his fans. I'm not surprised he's a little on edge after he was all but forced into retirement. Imagine if your show was taken away from you. Wow. Well, I wasn't sure if you ask me, Mr. Stanford has every right to be upset. They made him retire just to replace him with that idiot Bobby Price. All because he isn't young or, what's the word? Rad? Back in my day, radical meant some kind of hippie. I thought you didn't like award shows. I'm surprised you wanted to come tonight. I thought you didn't like award shows. I know. Why would I want to see a bunch of overpaid nobodies getting awards just for standing on camera? Thanks, Mom. Don't give me that look. You know how I feel about modern television. All style, no substance. What about Dick Stanford? He works in TV and you're his biggest fan. That's completely different. He's got style. He's got flair. He's got a huge stick of his class. That's what Dick Stanford sets Dick Stanford apart from the rest. He's a dying breed, Honor. When he said he was going to be here, I knew I had to come and support him. Him? What about me? My show's up for an award too, you know. Why do you always have to make everything about you? Because it kinda is about me. That you should be here supporting your daughter. You should be here supporting your loving daughter, who always tolerates what it is you are. And you should be supportive of your daughter, which is me. And technically speaking, I'm controlling Honor, and therefore I am her son, daughter-ish. I don't know. I'm confused. Did you know Ryan's here? He's the last person I want to talk to right now. You're bound to jump into him occasionally. He's got good connections. I always said he had a head for business. You don't find a man like him every day. Yeah, but he's an ass, so maybe we shouldn't find men like him every day. Thank God. Yeah, thank God for that. Pretty much. Just try to be civil. It's not his fault you decide to leave him. Wow. Do I have a thing? Could this clip on both sides be a useful clue? Probably not. Okay, that's a funny joke. Why are you showing me that? You're not going to keep that thing. Okay. Thanks again for the locket, Mom. Your father was a good man. You need things to remember him by. Can I leave now? Can I go back to my seat? I'm going back to the main hall. Where have you been? They're about to start. I had to get my mother. She was being crazy. She was doing something crazy, so I had to go get her. I wouldn't want you to miss anything when I get called up to collect Best Actress. If you get Best Actress, I mean, your stage character and your person skills are completely different. When? Did you even watch the season I killed it? There's no way I'm not taking home that trophy. Well, stranger things have happened. Will you keep quiet? Dick's about to come on. I don't like her. Becky, keep quiet. Shush! Yes, ma'am. Well. Welcome, everybody, to the 21st Annual Starshine Award. I'm Dick Stanford. And I'm Kathleen Cartwright. Applause. I've got to tell you, Dick, it's so good to be back on stage with you tonight. Thank you, Kathleen. Well, isn't this a wonderful reunion? I always said we'd make a great team. Now, before we begin with the awards, I just want to say how grateful I am to all of you out there who have supported me since my retirement. My fans mean everything to me. I may not have my show anymore, but I have your support. Let me tell you the world tonight. Dick Stanford is not dead yet. Let me guess. He's going to get murdered. Thank you. Now on to the awards. And we begin with Best Actress. That's okay. These lovely young ladies have graced our screen this year with their beauty and poise. And some of them managed to remember their lines too. That was just... okay. Fine. Yeah. Okay. This is getting worse before it gets better. The Starshine Committee has nominated some very talented actresses this year. Very true. The competition was fierce, but there can only be one winner, and there was one name in particular we just couldn't ignore. Now my lovely assistant Kathleen will be here to do the honors and open up the golden envelope. The winner is Sarah O'Hara from Oklahoma Dreaming. Okay. Well, Becky's gonna be pissed. What? Yeah, I figured. Yeah, she's fuming. Big round of applause for Sarah, everyone. What a champ. I'm so happy for her. Well deserved. Really, she earned it. Becky, people are staring. Are you... Let them stare. This is a travesty. Okay, Becky. Becky needs to calm down. But you need to calm down, or people are going to finger you for murder again. What's gotten into you, girl? Keep your voice down. I'm sick of keeping my voice down. Well. Uh-oh. These orders are a joke. I worked my ass off for 4 years, and what do I have to show for it? I thought this would finally be my year, but no. Sarah, oh freaking horror? Are you kidding me? Okay, she's making a scene. She walked right up on stage and just demanded they give her an award. Well, guess what? You're all dead to me. Don't say things like that. I guess it's someone's time of the month, am I right? This guy makes a lot of sexist remarks. I don't like him. First he is just arrogant and rude to the point where he just tells everybody how to do their job. And then he's making sexist remarks on stage in front of everybody. I think there's a reason this guy doesn't have a show anymore. I really do. Bloody hell, Becky just made Sally Field look reserved. You hate me. You really hate me. Tough crowd. I better go after her. Yeah, she is kind of, she's technically our friend. So, Miss Mizrahi, you, enjoying your evening so far? That's a dumb question to ask. Yeah. It's no good. She's locked herself in the restroom. I think she dropped something on her way out. Let me take a look. What is it? Is it a thing? I would be... Yeah, Becky seems a little upset and unable to calm down. So, Becky... I can understand Becky's frustration a little bit. I guess since I'm talking, trying to solve this. I understand Becky's frustration just a little bit. It makes sense that she would be very upset about the fact that she didn't win. The fact that she didn't win a Starshine award. I mean, as she said, she worked hard to try and actually to win a Starshine award, and it just was taken away from her. I can understand that. Working hard and then finding out that your achievements don't mean squat to somebody. I can understand that completely. Granted, she kind of went a little overboard, but I do understand where she's coming from. Just a little bit. There it is. What is it? Torn up speech. Oh. She had an expectant speech and everything. Oh, poor Becky. She really is heartbroken. Thank you, everyone. I can't tell you how good it feels to finally receive the award for Best Actress. Mom, Dad, if you were watching, I told you I could do it. This must have been Becky's acceptance speech, but her parents didn't even turn up. She must be heartbroken. She absolutely is. She just isn't very good at showing it. Crazy night, huh? I'm Bobby Price. Sounds familiar. Have we met? This is the guy who replaced, Dick, isn't he? Not until now. Hey, aren't you that girl from the news, that one that solved the murder? And this must be your little robot dude. That's dope. I don't know why I'm I have never spoken street in my whole life, and yet I felt that was just appropriate. No, I am Scout. Bobby Price, what are you doing here? Oh, that's how I know your name. You ought to be ashamed to be in the same building as Dick Stanford. You stole his show. What are you talking about? I didn't steal anything. Can you people leave me alone? You think you're so cool with your clothes and your hair. Dick's show went to hell when you took over. You threw out everything the fans loved. I think you idiots kept us the title. And if you ask me, you should have changed that too. Back talk? More like crap talk. Okay. This is getting worse before it gets better. Mom! I should get out of here. I think the show's about to start again. But Honor, we should talk sometime. I'd love to have you for an interview. Thanks, I'll think about it. He'll do no such thing. He only wants to boost his ratings before he gets cancelled. Dick's got you all brainwashed. I swear, next time I see him. See, what did I tell you? Network TV is full of idiots. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to present this year's Lifetime Achievement Award. And which is supposed to be Dick, right? He's supposed to get an award for this, right? There aren't many as well loved in television as tonight's winner. And while he may have retired, I'm sure we'll be talking about him for years to come. I'm pleased to give this award and these lovely flowers to my old co-star, Dick Stanford. Hi. Ah, these flowers smell incredible. You know how much I love clematis. Thank you, everyone. I spent over 20 years on television, so I learned a little something about what makes a successful show. And sorry, it's warm up here. I never thought my show would... Sorry about this, folks. Dick, are you okay? Have you been drinking? What? No, I don't... It's so hot in here, and all these people staring. They're waiting to hear from you, Dick. Why don't you tell them about our show? Our show? You mean my show? No, not mine anymore. Now it's his. What are you talking about? Perhaps you better go and lie down. But Bobby Price, that sniveling little... They gave him my show. 20 years, and I'm tossed out like... What? What are you all staring at? He's bitter. You think I'm crazy, don't you? Well, let me tell you something. I don't feel so good. I don't know what to say. I'm very sorry you all had to see that. I'm sure it'll be better once he slept it off. Oh, Lord. That was atrocious. Poor Dick. He looked terrible. He's gonna have quite the hangover tomorrow. That was nothing compared to the hangover he'll have in the morning. There's no laughing matter, Honor. The man clearly had some kind of nervous breakdown. Yeah, but he was also drinking. I'm going to go check on him, or if no one else will. Please, you got to admire her dedication. I don't get it. We met Dick backstage and he was a complete jackass. At least he was living up to his name. But Mom... Okay, I get it now. But Mom refused to accept it. She's acting like nothing even happened. If you believe something for so long, sometimes you don't want to see the truth, especially if it hurts. Maybe you're right. Looks like the show's finally finishing up. Guess we can forget about taking home any awards tonight. Yeah, especially while we need to go get Becky out of the bathroom because she kind of holed up in the bathroom and has been very upset. Why bother inviting us all here if we're not going to win anything? As if you had anything better to do on a Tuesday night. Touché. Although there's drag bingo at a club not far from here. We could go tonight. With your mother? Good point. Let's just head home. That about wraps up everything on yet another wonderful evening. Many thanks for all of our award winners. All 2 of them. On behalf of the Starshine Committee, I'd like to thank everyone for... Stop everything! Uh-oh. Dick Sanford is dead! I figured he was gonna die. I was making a joke, but I didn't think he was gonna die. But well, now we have episode 2, Fallen Star. We have we have a few people with motives all right off the bat. Bobby Price, Bobby Price, he doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would do it. But then again, Thule was the murderer last time, and he didn't seem like the kind of guy who would commit murder either. And then there's Becky, who notably stormed off when she didn't win an award and was very upset. We got a couple of motives. Got a couple of people with motives. What? Dick's dead? Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. I know a dead body when I see one. I'll call the police. Mom. I went backstage. His door was open. He was... Sharon, did you see who it was? Where did they go? Leave her alone, Ryan. She's in shock. What are you, a pandemic? I'm trying to help. You want to help? Go get her a glass of water. Come on, Mom. You should sit down. He was just lying there, staring up at the ceiling. You don't want my help? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, there's been a tragedy here tonight. Ryan, whatever you're about to do, don't do it. But we're lucky enough to have a famous detective in this house. Honor Mizrahi, everyone. What the hell, Ryan? Okay, I figured he would do something like this. No need to be modest, Honor. We all read about how he solved the murder of Blake Patterson. Honor? What's he talking about? Oh, I'm sorry. It seems we haven't all read about it. Didn't you know your daughter is a hotshot detective now, Miss Mizrahi? Ryan, stop. Please. It's not true, Mom. I'm sure Honor would be only too happy to kick off tonight's investigation. How about we give her a big hand, ladies and gentlemen? Why are you doing this? You better get to the crime scene, Honor. You don't want to be too late again. I'm going to kick this guy's ass. I am going to find a way to transport myself into this world, and I am going to kick his ass. Alright. Well. I don't know. I feel like, would that be is this a good place to leave it? I think that would, I think that would be a good place. I think it's a good place to leave it. It seems like a good stopping point. Okay, so we've established that there are a couple of characters in the story that could have potentially killed him. Now the question remains, who killed him? So we solved a couple of puzzles. We are going to be solving a murder now. How much is left of this? I know it's at least 4 hours. So, yeah, I think this would be a good place to leave it here. Alright, so, I think I'm going to leave it here. This is a good stopping point. I think we're going to leave it here and start solving the murder next time. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, be sure to follow me on Facebook and on Twitter in the description below. And also, check out my Patreon in the description below as well if you want to help support the show. It's only a couple bucks a month. It really helps me out. And you guys get access to a bunch of cool perks that are my way of saying thanks. So be sure to check those out in the description below as well. But in any case, thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace!